escape the what do you call the investigative agencies. So these are unresolved cases or political cases. I've told you priests who have been killed. Now you have so many politicians who have been killed. And to trace their perpetrators is not easy. It's not easy. So we would like to add that we respect the life of every Kenyan. And then we have those deaths which occur in our families, which are, people who die also because of robberies. People die because of accidents, carelessness on our roads. And people are dying in quite a number, People are killed by roads. So these are the deaths that are occurring in our country. And we would like to urge Kenyans that we take care of our lives. So all these categories of Kenyans who die show that we don't take care. We just leave. When things happen, we don't discuss, we don't find solution. We just move on. We just move on. Life move on. Somebody dies and we forget. And we move on. So we of a culture of respecting human life, respecting human dignity. We need to respect the human dignity. So everybody, every Kenyan has a duty and responsibility to take care of his or her brother. You should not allow things to go in that direction where we lose life. So this is why it is important that we take. Then we have also people who have died because of clashes. There are people who have died, who have been killed because of inter-ethnic clashes, because of land, because of politics, because of many other reasons, because of cattle raids. You see, so all these issues, we lose life in Kenya. We find Kenyans losing their life, and it is so painful. And as we move towards 2027, it is good to take precaution, especially politicians not to use their tongue anyhow, aimlessly, where the words that we utter can cause havoc, can destroy the life of others. We need to be careful. We need to tame our tongue. We need to tame it. Whatever when we are in political campaign, we must make sure that in our speeches we talk positive things, and we should not talk issues that can incite inter-ethnic clashes. Particularly in Rift Valley, we are very cautious. We don't want to allow our people to die. We have to be very, very careful in whatever we are doing. We need to be very careful in whatever we are doing so that we don't engage in issues that can destroy the human life. Everybody. We have also people who have died in religious functions. We have Shakahola, where thousands of people have died, and that one is also not good. Religion has caused also death. There are people who are not accounted because of people who are not accounted because of such deaths. So we need to take care and not to enter into such groupings which endanger the life. Then we have also extrajudicial killings that have been going on. People are complaining. We find bodies in Yala. We find bodies abandoned in forest. So all these deaths that have not been accounted, we need it needs to teach us, and so that it enables us to reflect and to think seriously on the life of others. Take care of your life. On personal life, you have a responsibility. So every Kenyan, as we continue to discuss on this topic, kindly feel free to reach us. We have our online 0114 295 144. 0114 295 144. You can reach us there and call us, or that is how we can have dialogue, and then I will respond. For the moment, let us listen to music.
Namlilia, anisikie Mungu, namlilia Mungu kwa sauti, namlilia Mungu, namlilia, anisikie wakati wote, tupeleke zawadi, tupeleke kwa Bwana, tupeleke mazao, tupeleke kwa Mungu, tupeleke zawadi, tupeleke kwa Bwana, tupeleke mazao, tupeleke kwa Mungu, tupeleke na fedha, tupeleke na vyote, tupeleke mkate, tupeleke divai, tupeleke na fedha, tupeleke na vyote, tupeleke mkate, tupeleke divai. Upokee Bwana wetu, umekubali, umetakaze, tumpete tena kwa tabasamu, tena kwa tabasamu. Tupeleke zawadi, tupeleke kwa Bwana, tupeleke mazao, tupeleke kwa Mungu, tupeleke zawadi, tupeleke kwa Bwana, tupeleke mazao, tupeleke kwa Mungu, tupeleke na fedha, tupeleke na vyote, tupeleke mkate, tupeleke divai. Upokee Bwana wetu, umekubali, umetakase na ukibariki. Upokee Bwana wetu, umekubali, umetakase na ukibariki. Wasafi moyoni jengeni, twende kwa Bwana, tupeleke zawadi zetu kwa Bwana. Wasafi moyoni jengeni, twende kwa Bwana, tupeleke zawadi. Nimema tumrudishie pendo tupapa, tumpe tena kwa tabasamu.
Trying to persuade ourselves. Currently, we have an issue that is going on. Is under investigation, where somebody died in police station. We don't know. The investigation is still going on, but this person, because people have a right to life, and nobody is to be subjected to torture. That is under Article 29 C. It says, every person has a right to freedom and security of the person, which includes the right not to be subjected to torture in any manner, whether physical or psychological. So people, this is the Constitution of Kenya, people who die because of torture. And we have a case now, just like the one of South African Stephen Biko, who was tortured and died during apartheid. So in this country, we should not allow that. We should not allow the current case of Albert Ojwang, which has gone on, and he died in custody. And that one has given so much pain to Kenyans. So we don't want such things to happen in our country. So people are end up being killed, being tortured by security forces. And that one, even security forces know that that is not the way. Everybody has a right to life. And when there is somebody who has made a mistake, should be prosecuted in court of law, and the court should resolve. We should not be the one to arrest, punish them. It is the court to do the punishment. Ours is just to present that case in the court and decide. So there are issues like those ones where. So we have also to be very careful the way we handle issues, especially the social communication. We have to be very careful because of what we write, what we say can affect other people. We need to take care of each other, that I should not damage my brother and my sister in what I say, in what I write. I should say it peacefully, in a peaceful way. I should say it in a manner that promotes harmony, not that destroys the peace that we need. So it is it's important that we consider these cases and also, to take care of those issues. We have also to take care of the life. We have seen people who have died in the northern part of Rift Valley because of bandit raids, but we don't know because the war has been going on there. Many lives have been lost. So if we can minimize such conflicts, which endangers the life, but we need to find out what has really made this war to continue for many years. Several governments have been engaged, but it has never stopped. So we need to look into the causes, because we are losing life in such a case, and we don't want to lose life of Kenyans in that manner. So if we find issues that are ways of solving those issues as early as possible, so that we don't witness again such instances where people lose life because of land dispute. Land issues here needs to be taken seriously and needs to be needs to be resolved so that people may live in peace. Those are instances where people have died, apart from those who have been killed, apart from those well-known cases. There are several others that are unknown who have died, and we need to interrogate ourselves. We should not see such instances as a normal, but to take steps and try to solve the issues that can endanger the human life. So, our appeal from Rift Valley Peace Forum is that we try our best in this country to eliminate those things. And as I have said, so some leaders, also politicians mainly, have engaged in in conflict. Some have, during campaigns, they use violence against their opponent. And that is wrong. That's wrong. We don't need to use violence when we are campaigning. We need to use peace, persuasive language. But people have died because of our negligence on political line. So as we move towards elections, kindly let us tolerate each other. Let us remove politics that is endangering the life of Kenyans. So we need to look into that and try our best to make sure we have proper moderation of our issues, so that we don't do a lot of activities that can endanger the life of others. So we should not lose life because of politics. We should not lose life because of politics, because that is not the way we are supposed to work. People are free to elect anybody, and we should not try to make sure that we destroy the life of others. Online, let us join hands. Let us join hands, and we shall be meeting always here at Literator Radio Online, and we shall be presenting for the forthcoming elections 2027. We would like to make sure that we promote peace thoroughly in Rift Valley, and we don't want to we want to participate in the program of peace. We don't want to be left behind. We want to engage ourselves with other Kenyans in promoting peace. And that is why we started with the prayer of St. Francis, and of where he prayed for peace, that he asked to be made a channel of peace. So we hope Rift Valley Peace Forum is a channel. It's a channel of peace, that in the future it is going to grow, and we shall have many people joining in to follow us. If you want to call us, you will use this number 0114 295 144. 0114 295 144. That is our studio number, and you can call us anytime when we are on air, and we shall be able to dialogue and also for you to contribute something in the discussion. We would like all of us to participate in it so that we are able to share ideas and support each other, and also to make others also to learn something from each other. So let us promote, let us support Litito Radio Online, let us support X, let us support YouTube, let us support Facebook. We shall be always from 3 to 4. We shall be airing various issues that touches on the life of Kenyans, and we would like to wish every Kenyan happy Father's Day today, because it is Father's Day. Everybody, as even myself, I'm my father, and I know they are also biological fathers. Me, I am spiritual father. So they are biological father, even in studio here. I want to wish them happiness and to enjoy being with their families. And I want to wish everybody happy Father's Day. Until then, thank you very much. You can continue listening to us
Viongozi wa mataifa wanakusanyika